This is wild. Can you imagine making 8,000 candles in your apartment? That's exactly what this Toronto woman did. She created some amazing smelling candles, and they have some really big personalities. We'll explain that part in just a bit. Quickly went viral, known as Real Talk Candles. This one-woman side hustle now expanding into a popular store in Leslieville. And joining me now, founder Rachael-Lea Rickards, joining us this morning with this amazing story. Rachael-Lea, good morning to you.
Good morning, Melanie. How are you?
Doing so well. All right. We have a selection of your candles sitting here, and I can tell you that everyone up here said, oh, I want that one. Dibs on that one. Dibs on that one. They're amazing.
Awesome.
So let's get to your backstory first. You had an unfortunate incident in April 2019, and that led you to sort of quarantine or self-isolate before it was even a thing. And that's where the candles started. So let's talk about that.
Yeah, Melanie, first of all, thank you and good morning. I was an event producer for a builder at the time. I was standing outside waiting for an Uber, and unfortunately there was a man who was going through a psychotic episode. He booted across the street to me and punched me right in the face, and I suffered a concussion and a cracked nose, and it was quite traumatic. So I took some time off, tried to cover up some of the black eyes, and went back to work. And I had a condo launch that week, and everyone was rushing up to me, and I was jumping out of my skin. And so I took some time. I took some more time off. I realized it was bigger than I had anticipated, and I started to get anxiety attacks and PTSD. And I come from a background of performance, so the stage and crowds is always a place of comfort for me. But then it got to, I couldn't go to the grocery store, I couldn't go outside. I was having panic attacks like 5-10 times a day, and I knew that it was gonna start to pose a problem for me. So I said, you know what? Go and do something.
Yes.
Go and do something that you can forget. And I remember being like in high school, loving to bedazzle everything. So nice. I was like, okay, you love working with your hands and you love candles. There's a candle making class.
Let's do it.
Go take it. So I took it, and it was just like a beginner, you know, just enough to kind of give you a taste of what candle making is about. But I dove into YouTube. I dove into Facebook group for candle makers. I started, at this point, no business. I was not planning a business.
You're just doing it for fun at this point. Yeah.
Just for fun. And then I threw them out to my neighbors. You know, hey, guys, I'm doing candles. Hey, you want to try this candle? And then I realized, you know what? I can make purpose with these candles. Not only are they good candles, but why not raise a little, you know, conversation.
Let's talk about the conversation, because these are really the selling points. And I should say, as part of your story, you then expanded to a storefront. You got in touch with the local counselor, and now you have this amazing shop in Leslieville. I want to zoom in on some of these candles here that you've provided today, and you tap into certain neighborhoods, and they are sassy. I like this one. 80s girl candle, smells like Sweet Valley High books, sticker albums, banana clips, and Cabbage Patch Kids, fluorescent socks. Yes, I will take that one. This one has gone viral, the Scarborough candle, and I like that you've sort of dipped into neighborhoods. Tell me a little bit about the neighborhood ones.
Well, so it started out as a joke. I was teasing one of my friends. He's from Malton. So I would say, oh, there's nothing in Malton, Jonathan. And we'd go back and forth. So I did a candle called the Malton candle. I said it smelled like a food court. And then I went on and I said, okay, let me do a Scarborough candle. And I wanted to touch on the main things of all the cities. And you know, Scarborough Warden Station is known for their Jamaican patties.
Oh,
I'm Jamaican, and so I can clearly say it's a good patty. And so I just threw it out there, and it just blew up. So then I continued to go to other cities. Like I grew up in Brampton.
Yes.
So I can tell you about you know, and it just keeps expanding.
Rachael-Lea, I wish we had more time for you, but I just want to point out a couple here because I know exactly who these ones are going to go to. We've got a Brampton one, and this one, I think it's something about Chinguacousy. Yeah, this is going to go to Steph, the Brampton Candle, 410 traffic. She knows a thing or two about that. Thank you for the breakfast television one. Aries Candle.
Very welcome.
Can I point this one out real quick? This is Sid Sixero. I know you did it on purpose. Sorry, if we could zoom in there. Aries Candle. Smells like my presence is your present, you're welcome. Does that sound like Sid Sixero to you or no? I think so. And finally, thank you for this one. I'm a Taurus. Smells like, no, go ahead. Tell me to calm down. That will end well. Does that sound like me? It sure does. You got this one down. If people want to get these candles, other than your storefront, can they go online?
They can go online. We're also in Indigo and Ajax. And we're at 302 Carla Avenue, Unit 114 in Toronto.
You are amazing. At Real Talk Candles on Instagram as well if you want to be inspired, but please do check her out. She's amazing. Thank you for this.
Thank you so much.
Have a great day.
You. Have a great day, Melanie.
These are bang on. They're so good. All right, so much more show to come. Coming up in the 8 o'clock hour.